Tak, já vás zdravím u dalšího dílu. Omlouvám se za předčasné ukončení předcházejícího dílu, ale z nějakého důvodu se to vyplo, nevím proč. Já jsem teda vymazal klávesové zkratky na start a vypnutí streamu, protože mám podezření, že jsem tam zavanil o klávesu minus, na které jsem měl nastavené vypnutí streamu. A celé jsem to teda přehodil. A my jsme se zpátky dostali vlastně ke questu, který nás dovede do Acadie. Jakmile tam všechny prokecneme, tak se vrátíme k vedlejšákům, které jsme dostali. A bude to opravdu drsné.
Whole island was covered in fog. The fog eventually rolled back. People resettled, but they got comfortable. Started taking things for granted. Folk got short memories. All this has happened before.
To je zajímavé. Jsme se dozvěděli, že ta mlha tady už jednou byla, ale ustoupila. Pane Longfellow, já nevím, jestli to vidíte, ale...
There's someone or something else here. Found you. Time for a drink. What was that? You're dead! Teaching. Gulper's got a fondness for fresh water. A small gulper, like the ones in these parts, is a fair challenge. Now the big ones, they can grow 2-3 times the size of a man. Here we go! Let's count the ammo and see what's left.
Hold there. Stringing one more soul to their damnation, old man?
Well, what have we here? Another rad-worshipping lunatic, that's what.
Your barbs do not harm me. I am shielded by my faith.
How about bullets? Faith shield you against those, too?
Who's she?
One of them children of Adam preachers. Started off as pests. Now they're more like a menace.
Do not sully this one with your blasphemy, old man. You. I suggest you go no further. Acadia is a nest of snakes. Beasts that subvert the will of Adam.
What's Acadia done to make you distrust them?
They supply Far Harbor with the means to turn back Adam's holy fog. You'd do well to avoid such creatures, and instead seek the only true master of this land.
All right, I'm listening. Tell me about Adam.
Tell you. Look around. You stride through his kingdom. A land blanketed beneath sacred fog. A land Adam has claimed for his children. And you may join our family if he deems you worthy.
Worthy? What do I have to do to join?
There is a ritual his children must perform. If you succeed, you will be rewarded with entrance into our family.
Suppose I've got nothing better to do.
Adam usually prefers those with a bit more fervor. But nonetheless, if you wish to test his favor, seek the nucleus.
If you're done wasting time with a fanatic, let's move on.
Zajímavý rozhovor.
No
Když už jsme se tady dostali k otázkám víry, tak chtěl bych jenom tak ve zkratce podotknout, že ve jménu víry nejspíš zemřelo na světě nejvíc lidí za celou existenci lidstva.
Hey there.
And we've arrived. Acadia's already been watching us for a good spell. If you want to talk with them, just go inside. They'll be waiting for you. You need my help again, you come see me. Got a cabin just outside of Far Harbor. Good place to tool up your gear, get some rest, or get stinking drunk. Just make sure if you're bringing a bottle of something strong, there's enough to share.
Leaving already? Don't you want to see what happens next?
You saying you want me to stick around and watch your back?
I can handle things from here.
Good luck in there. And I'm serious about the offer. You ever want to hunt the forests and waters of the island together, I could think of worse things to do. Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia, Synthkind welcomes you as long as you welcome us.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony?
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
Who or what she is isn't important.
But it is. It's everything. Imagine just looking at your own hands and having to wonder, was I born with these, or were they manufactured? None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie, that someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer first.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now, yours?
I was with my husband. We were getting ready for the day. I had to take care of my son, Sean.
Jinak hra se vám tady snaží něco naznačit, já se k tomu potom ještě vrátím.
Well, lots happened since then.
But no memories before then? No childhood? Your first best friend? Your first kiss? That's usually a sign. Data is easy to migrate, but feelings, that's a hard thing to transfer into another mind. Isn't it funny how a memory can feel like a whole different reality? People, places, even sounds and colors can change. Or someone else has changed them. I won't lie to you. There will always be other explanations. Trauma, disease, the background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that you will be accepted here. Whatever you decide is true for yourself.
I've heard enough. Where is Kasumi Nakano?
Of course. Kasumi is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. ACADIA is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them. You're from the Commonwealth, like Kasumi, yes? I'm sure you've had your own experiences with my kind.
I'd like to hear about your experiences first.
After I left the Commonwealth, it was decades before I met another of my kind. At first, I didn't believe it. I'm a prototype. I escaped long before synths could pass for human. I thought the person I was talking to was deluded at first, and then I realized the truth. That we were the same. I didn't know it then, but that's when Acadia really started.
From what I've seen, synths are just machines. Nothing more.
Ignorance doesn't do your mind justice. think about what you're saying. Isn't the human body just a machine? That doesn't stop it from being human. Walk through
Tady se
Acadia,
Dima plete velmi.
talk to the synths living here. In time, I hope your opinion of us changes. Can I help you with anything else?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Dima. I'm in the Institute.
That's quite an admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm not your enemy. I only wish to live here, in peace, with my people. As a scientist, can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be. All you have to do is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us. Don't tell them we're here.
I don't suppose there's any way you and your people would return to the Institute peacefully.
I appreciate the offer. I do, actually. No one wants bloodshed, but we can't go back. And I'm not going to hide. If you want us, fine. But we'll fight for this. For Acadia's existence. Consider my offer. Don't say anything. What have you got to lose? Now, did you need anything else?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else?
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a long time. Are you feeling all right?
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
No. Než tady prokecneme slečnu, tak bych se chtěl vrátit k tomu, jak Dima tady naznačoval, že bychom mohli být syntetik. Nemohli. A to z jednoho prostého důvodu. Pokud si najdete díl, ve kterém mluví otec o tom, jak vlastně institut se syntetikama začal, tak byste si vlastně uvědomili, že ona nemohla být syntetik na takové úrovni, aby ji mohli zaměnit. Protože v době, kdy oni na tom pracovali, ještě neměli dostatečnou technologii. A další věc, co se týče Kasumi Nakano, tak Kasumi určitě syntetik není. Já vám potom ukážu proč. Možná, že jsem to neměl říkat, ale já jsem to udělal záměrně z toho důvodu, protože tady ten úvod se mi trošičku nelíbil. Zavání to různou takovou šílenou demagogií. Ještě se k tomu potom vrátíme. Nicméně, ačkoliv Dima působí velice mírumilovně a on asi i zamýšlel původně, že se bude chovat mírumilovně. Nicméně v průběhu hry zjistíme opravdu strašné věci a uvidíme, že všechno není úplně až tak růžové, jak se zdá, ale hlavně to je to, co jsem už říkal, že prostě syntetici jsou stroje a basta. Stroj není schopný cítit, stroj není schopný plakat, není schopný milovat. To jsou pocity, které prostě se dají sice nasimulovat, ale nejsou pravé. Jako člověk je prostě člověk. Stroj je stroj, byť je sebedokonalejší. Až ten stroj začne mít stejné pocity jako člověk, bude trpět tím, že třeba ztratí někoho blízkého, milovaného, nebo že přijde o vlastní dítě, bude mít takové bolesti a bude se cítit tak strašně špatně, že ho to dožene třeba i k sebevraždě. To jsou věci, které prostě stroje nikdy nepocítí. A já nevěřím tomu, že by se to někdy v budoucnu prostě povedlo. I kdyby ta technologie byla sebelepší. A i kdyby se to mohlo povést, tak jsem zásadně proti. Protože to už je opravdu zahrávání si doslova a do písmene s přežitím lidské rasy. Nic, vrátíme se zpátky k příběhu.
So you're a synth?
I am. I hope that's not a problem for you. Dima has worked hard to create a place for us where we can be safe from those who don't accept us. He's put so much of himself into this, all his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about, well, if I wasn't here to make sure his equipment is all functional. And that's not even mentioning maintaining the fog condensers. So many things to keep track of.
Right. Wouldn't want him blowing a fuse, huh?
No, not really.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design and expand his memory. It really is remarkable, isn't it? He's overcome so much. He's become so much more than he once was. And all he thinks of is others.
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though, so I understand if you'd rather not. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage drives. The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
The island is dangerous after all, but I really could use the spare parts. So, will you find them?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Jak jsem už říkal na začátku dílu, když jsme začínali Far Harbor, tak jsem říkal, že tady prostě ten ostrov vyhladíme. A my ho opravdu ve skutečnosti vyhladíme. Nicméně to nám nezabrání v tom, aby jsme si tu neudělali pár vedlejších úkolů a nedozvěděli se spoustu zajímavých věcí.
Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
Nevím, jestli jste si toho všimli, ale ona je vlastně první kurzor, kterého jsme zatím viděli jako ženského pohlaví. Nevím, jestli jste si toho všimli, i v samotném institutu jsou pouze, vlastně ti lovci jsou pouze muži.
Is everything
Jako je to
all right?
zvláštní, ale opravdu to tak fakt je.
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
That's not a subject we need to discuss. I manage. That's all that matters. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him, and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here.
You have any leads on where he might be?
You should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us, a synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792. That should convince him. That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
No, my jsme ještě zapomněli tam jednu
Hey,
důležitou věc.
You need something?
So, what's your story?
I used
Toddler.
to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped from the Institute. I was tracking a synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Never mind.
All right.
Tak, tohle jsme ještě potřebovali vědět. Zapomněli jsme na kasu, já jsem trdlo. Jak se tam ještě budeme muset jednou vrátit. Ještě bych se chtěl vrátit zpátky k těm strojům. Je třeba si uvědomit lidi, že za prvé teda je to samozřejmě v prvé řadě hra. Nicméně je třeba si uvědomit, že pokrok v robotice neskutečně, ale neskutečně pokročil. A divili byste se, co všechno už dneska jsou schopní lidé vyrobit. Jak úžasné stroje, velice podobné lidem, nebo skoro k nerozeznání od lidí, už dneska dokážou lidé vyrobit. Jako když navštívíte internet, tak zjistíte s úžasem, co všechno už dneska lidi dokážou vytvořit. Jak neskutečně věrohodně vypadají robotičtí humanoidi a je až s podivem, že vlastně jich není víc, protože zatím v tom brání nebo v tom zabraňuje vlastně jejich obrovská cena, ale i tak jako ten pokrok je fakt velký.
Energy output on these things are terrible. Who designed this? Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
What's that you're working on?
Just trying to cobble some pre-war junk into something usable. Now, do you mind telling me what you're doing here?
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
What do you mean?
I'm not their daughter. I'm a synth. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her?
Listen, do you have any proof that you're actually a synth?
Little things. Dreams of waking up in a lab. Years I can't remember from when I was a kid. Not to mention how I never quite fit in back at home.
I know, it must be hard for you. I just want to make sure you're here for the right reasons.
Yeah, so I am. I mean, yes, I believe I'm a synth, but There's something wrong here with Acadia. There's more going on than just the refuge. I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've done enough running.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them, and, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
You don't trust Dima? After you came all this way for him?
I didn't come to Acadia for him. I came here because this place offered answers. And now that I found a place I belong, I'd rather not lose it all if Dima is secretly planning to destroy everything.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you want. Now, I've tried doing some digging on my own, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Eavesdropping on the next meeting sounds like our best bet. I'll see if I can find a way inside that room.
Okay. Good luck, and come back as soon as you found anything.
No, představa, že si budu moc Kasumi dělat doživotně srandu, je velice lákavá, protože Kasumi je velice roztomilá, krásná dívka, mladá, 19letá. Nicméně nevím teďka přesně úplně, jestli jít po těch vedlejšákách, anebo jestli se hned tady pustit do tohohle. Jaký farzijský přístup ke skladišti. Promluv si s Dima. S Dimou mluvit nebudeme. Je třeba se v tuto chvíli vyhnout většině rozhovorů, protože tahle pasáž, nebo respektive celý Far Harbor, je velice, velice koncipovaný tak, aby rozhodovala, hodně tady ovlivňuje prostě charisma. A my máme charismu strašně nízkou a spousta vlastně odpovědí se k nám nedostane a failne, protože prostě máme nedostatečnou charismu. Takže prozatím bych to nechal tak. Já spíš uvažuji o tom, že odstraním helmu a místo toho si vezmu naušnice, které mi dávají charisma +1. A uvidíme, co se s tím dá dělat. Protože tady opravdu fakt ta charisma je dost důležitá. Když se teda podíváme tady,
Yes.
We need to accomplish this without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys, can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
We should at least prepare her to go in. We're running out of options. I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Tak. Viděli jste a slyšeli jste sami, jejda antibiotika. Sakra, malem jsem je tady nechal. No, my bychom sice mohli teďka jít a začít zjišťovat, o co go, ale všechno po pořádku. Ten Faradayův program by měl být tam vepředu, tady není. Ale tohle po nás někdo chtěl, to chtěl po nás přece ten Sean v tom institutu, ten malý chlapec. Jinak celá Akádia je plná všelijakého bordelu. Jako lidi pozbírejte všechno, co se tady dá, jako, protože fakt je tady spousta užitečných věcí. Chlapče, nemáš vůbec tušení, že stojí před tebou právě ředitel institutu. My director. Prostě bossů, který tě za chvilku pošle tam, kam patříš. Ale nejdřív, jak jsem říkal, tohle nám nikam neuteče. Jinak tuším, že já jsem to teda nikdy neudělal, ale tuším, že tady v Akádii si můžete potom za určitých předpokladů vytvořit... Ano, ta je tady, ta páska, ale tu my teďka nechceme ještě. Protože by se nám tím spustily další věci, takže my to teď vypneme. Podíváme se trošku po ostrově, ale jak se dívám, tak se nám chce spát, takže se zase budeme muset vrátit o něco dolů kousek, protože tam jsou postele. OK, tak se zase proběhneme. Protože Bůh ví, kdy se zase dostaneme k nějakému pelechu. Jsou tady totiž madrace, ale jsou tady i postele, sice špinavé, teda fuj table. Jako chápu, že když nic jiného není, tak jako i taková postel je dobrá, ale... Ježišmarja, ty fleky na tom... Oh. Ta postel opravdu pamatuje asi lepší časy, no.
Acadia may not look like much from the outside, but it's all some of us have got.
Tak, musím vám říct, že na té lodi je to celkem o držku. A problém je, že já nevím, v kolik hodin se tam dostaneme, ale úplně ideální by bylo, kdybychom se tam dostali někdy v noci, dokud je tma, protože co opravdu nechceme, je, aby nás prostě ti trapeři tam viděli, protože ti jsou fakt jakože vytvrdlí. Někteří. Jak říkala Cassie, můžou být tak nějak šílení, ale se zbraněmi to umí, no. Nevím, podaří se mi tady nějak rozumně se... Těžko říct. To je zvláštní, tenhle skleník si nějak nevybavu. A to už jsem ho teda dohrál hodněkrát, ten Far Harbor.
Got it.
On tady asi nejspíš někde opravdu bydlel. Ale řekl bych, že už tady nikdo nebydlí. Ale ty skleníky vypadají celkem zachovalé. Ježíš, ty pohybující větve v té tmě někdy, to je fakt hruza. Vypadá tam je bedna s municí. Vypadá to fakt strašidelně.
That's it.
Vypadá to opravdu opuštěně. Oh je. O, sakra. To jsem se teďka dostal do prekérní situace. Pohnout se nemůžu. Ej.
Ran off? Good.
No, chlapci byli tak laskaví, že mi tady dokonce dali cedulku na strom, abych věděl, kudy mám jít.
Nice.
Štěstí. Hák na maso. Já bych řekl, ale že tady ještě jeden týpek zůstal, jenomže nevím to určitě. Tak, to bychom měli. tahle pláž je plná plíživců a jiných libůstek. Jenomže jsou podzemí skovaní. Prevíti. Ono jich tady bude víc. Jsou po celé té pláži tady. Dokonce mám takový pocit, že tady jsou i ti králové. Ti plíživci, takový ti ostnatí. No, náš cíl je tamhle. Vtip je v tom, že aby jsme se tam dostali, tak budeme muset tady ještě pozabíjet pár plíživců, ale tady zůstaly díry po těch plíživcích, ale plíživci nikde, tady vidím jednoho. Toho jsem zabil, ten byl, ale kde je ten druhý? Tady bylo v díře. Ježiš. Dobré, evidentně se mu nechce. Já jsem si ho chtěl trošku přilákat blíž, abych pro něj nemusel chodit, ale tak evidentně smůla. Musí Mohamedán k hoře. Sakra, já jsem se nepodíval, kam dopadla ta mrtvola. A nejspíš dopadla asi do té textury. Takže, ne, tady je. Co to je za divné ťapkání ve vodě? Tak tenhle byl hodně vytvrdlej, chlapec. To byl tvrdák. Legendární plíživec krvák. Cunning. Wow. Dobré, nebudeme to sbírat, to bychom se z toho sfokli. Sice to jsou expy za vaření, ale ono my už těch expů teďka za to vaření moc nedostaneme, protože máme vysoký level. Takže smůla. Bohužel. What? Kam zmizel? Začíná se rozednívat. Ještě jeden. Zajímavé, že se ukazuje na stejné úrovni, ale já nevěřím tomu, že je tady někde dole. Ale ukazuje, že jo. Divné. Abych si tipnul jenom, že je tak někde nade mnou. Tak, odhaduju, že to bylo do koulí. Zvláštní, jsem si byl jistý, že tady na té madraci bude chrápat týpek, ale evidentně nechrápe. Někdo si tu zaparkoval motorku. Tam nahoře je trpaslík na takové rampě, ale trpaslíci se nepovedli, podle mého názoru. Nevím, jestli je má smysl vůbec je hledat nějak extrémně nebo je sbírat. Úkol na to taky není žádný, do prkna, to jsme nechtěli. Tady myslím, že jsou všichni mrtví, tady v této části, aspoň doufám. No, každopádně úkol splněn. A my se můžeme vydat na další procházku. Budeme muset doufat, že o stanice by se měly ubránit sami díky sim settlementu. Nemusíte tam chodit, pokud máte sim settlement. Ti trapeři... Nevím, jako... Dost často se mi stalo, že jsem to tam vymlátil jenom milíčkem. Ne proto, že by to bylo nějak jednoduché, to zas pozor, to zas určitě ne. Spíš naopak, ale... nevím, je to tam takové dosti funny. Tam máme pána supermutanta. Tam vzadu je další, vidíte ho? Já už asi vím, kde jsme. My bychom to teoreticky tady mohli prohlédnout a to, ale já si teď nejsem úplně zcela jistý, jestli to nebudeme dělat zbytečně, protože my se sem stejně dostaneme v rámci úkolu. Takže si osobně myslím, že to nemá smysl. Jako jedno je jisté, tahle puška z módu je opravdu slabší než dvouranka nebo Gauss rifle. Tak Gauss rifle je všeobecně velice silná zbraň v téhle hře. Ale když budeme počítat prostě takové ty klasické pušky, tak obávám se, že tenhle mod patří mezi ty, které můžete v klidu označit, že nejsou OP. What? What the fuck is this? Tam je nějaká figurína, ne? Hlava ustřelená, klobouk zůstal na místě, zajímavé. Já mám ale takový pocit, že tady jak to všude hoří, tak tady je někde... Nejsou tady někde ty paměťové moduly, ale trpaslíci. Aniž bychom chtěli, tak dva na jednom místě. Že bychom si je vystavili v tom Sanctuary. Já mám takový pocit, že ty paměťové moduly... Ne, budeme to dělat postupně. On potom je v tom totiž chaos. A dost velký chaos. Takže si prostě zadáme úkol, prostě ho splníme, ať právě ten chaos nemáme. Ups. Tohle nebýt dobré, protože jsem tam slyšel běhat nějaké pejsky. Já bych se potřeboval dostat nahoru, ale... Koukám, že to nebude tak jednoduché. Ono sice to vypadá schůdně, ale... Tak, a tady bych to prozatím ukončil s tím, že pokračovat budeme za chvíli dalším videem. Já bych si tipnul, že už jsme blízko, ale jak jsem říkal, tenhle ostrov je plný nástrah, tam už vidím něco škaredého. Něco moc škaredého. A velice nepřátelsky se to dívá směrem k nám. A hele, další trpaslík, ale někde tady je ten medvídek škaredý, zlý. A ten mě spapá. Tak, medvídek dole, jak jsem říkal, ukončíme, asi dám 10-15 minut pauzu a budeme pokračovat. Která ta hra si ze mě dělá prdel. Wow. Legendární tmavý. Iridiate shish kebab. Tak to bude asi nový adept na milíčko, protože tahle zbraň má, dámy a pánové, celkem hodně. To má 150 damage. A ještě to zřejmě zapaluje. 50 dodatečných bodů poškození radiace. Aha. No. Nevím, tenhle média nejde vylutovat. Každopádně já už se doufám teda konečně ukončím to video, ale tohle bylo zajímavé.